Hey everybody, Pigeonbutt over here. And I recorded a video and released a video, I think it was yesterday, that I was gonna talk about like some of the experience I've been having from starting doing Twitch streams and stuff like that. But afterthoughts, I felt like I kind of like spread around a lot of the topics here and there, and I feel like I missed out a lot of points that I wanted to bring up, so I thought I will re-record. So I deleted the old video and I'm gonna make this one instead because I want to be a lot more fair, and I feel like I want to have the points more correct in a better order, so it will be easier for people that of some kind of reason want to listen and maybe take a point or one, two out of it. So yeah, to get into it. So I've been streaming for 3 years and 7 months, a little bit over that, and it's been a really cool journey. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been learning a lot of things. I've been experiencing a lot of things, and it's one of my absolute favorite hobbies since I started doing it. And I kind of wanted I just wanted to talk out a little bit about it, and maybe point a couple of things out. Maybe there could be things there that there can be a dialogue around, or maybe something that people can take away from it, and maybe it will work out better for them too. So yeah, I guess we just get on to it. So once again, as I mentioned, I've been streaming for 3 years and 7 months, something like that, a little bit over. And I started out on Twitch, and I started out doing just in Swedish, and I streamed with a couple of friends and stuff like that. And like I started getting the groove of it, and most of it. So once again, a lot of this started like why I started trying out Twitch started out because of COVID. I used to be in had a music project that I did for a while, and then like the rehearsal like studios like closed down under the COVID, so I didn't really have anything to do. So I just thought that hey, I give it a try, open up an account. I also my girlfriend just improved like the name Pigeonbutt too from like seeing my Fall Guys character. So I was like, hey, let's use his name. I can give it a spin and see what I think about it. So in the beginning, it was very like not that serious. We just did it in Swedish. I was streaming with friends, just having a goof. And the more and more I started doing it, the more I started like enjoying it more and more. But also, I in the beginning I didn't feel like I got like enough viewers, and like streaming for just you and your friend is. Don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of fun, but like I think a part of me as somebody that always want to do something creative, I always want to get some type of like result over it, like some type of like feedback on it. So in the end, it wasn't. I didn't really get that. I get it from like a Swedish friend now and then, like, "Hey, you're doing it was cool," and I was like, "Ah, that's nice." But I kind of wanted to expand on that, so that's where I kind of like turned around and I stopped doing streams in Swedish, and I went over full on to like doing English. And for the people who've been stopping by, hanging off, of course, I've been I do every now and then like throw out like a Swedish sentence if somebody asks, or I just want to joke around. But I try to like stick it as closely to like English as possible, because I just want to do that. I feel like the putting up the chance to like just become better like English whatsoever, or just be able to like interact and be entertaining English is very given for me. And it's both like a learning curve, but also I think I'm getting more out of it than just doing in Swedish. So that was kind of the start, and also it kind of was. So I kind of jumped ship too because like meanwhile COVID was going on, we didn't get to rehearsal with the band. I stopped doing my like the techniques or vocals I used to do because I was doing groveling and stuff like that. So that with not doing it like daily, I kind of lost it, and I wasn't able to get it back without getting hurt when I was doing it. So I kind of so already then when I've been jumping over ship, I needed really something to like grab onto that I can use as a creative form where I can just do something more like creative one way or another. And streaming was the thing that I got into, and yeah, I've been enjoying it doing since day one pretty much. Sure, there's tech issues, and every now and then you will get some idiotic viewers popping in, but hey, it's the least of everything. than I probably have been going through, like trying to get to know people in the music scene, to be honest. So that's pretty cool. And also, streaming has been really good for me because I stopped drinking like a little, yeah, something like that too, like 3 years and 7 months ago. And yeah, it's been super helpful. It's been something I've been able to like push a lot more. Uh, and yeah, so but I've been writing up a list because I brought up a list because I felt like the last video I did, I felt like I was everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So I kind of like wrote up a couple of points, what to like talk about. So one thing what I learned from streaming, I mean, I kind of mentioned it, like just pushing yourself to like become better at things. Also, there's a lot of things you get to know how to like interact with people, how you become more funny or entertaining. I don't think you have to like be funny to be like an entertaining streamer, but you have to like offer something, like whatever it is, your skills, your way to interact with people, or if you actually just genuinely are a funny person, whatsoever. What I can recommend people to do. Here is Here's a lot of points, and also once again, this is not like anything I can throw out and like say like this is gonna work 100% because like not everybody's gonna follow your lead, obviously. So one of the first pointers, and I feel like this is something like a lot of people fall into. Don't let numbers get you. Like I personally never watch my result mails. Like you get like an email from like Twitch if you've been doing a stream. I never look at those numbers because I don't like getting numbers into my brain. I feel like if you see like numbers like dropping and stuff like that, then you start wondering too much. And I personally like I don't feel like I care too much now than I did it like in the beginning. But I think not like keeping too much of an eye on the numbers actually do help a lot. Because I can just continue to do my thing and I don't feel like I have to like worry about anything like that. And I will recommend people to like not let numbers get to you too much either. Sure, it can be nice to have like some type of like idea like, oh, I hit a new limit, which can be really cool. Like a great example, I did hit 1,500 followers recently, so I did a little bit of a celebration thing, but like a fun little thing to wear, so everybody can laugh at me because LOL. So I mean, have some type like either have some type of like healthy relationship to like the numbers you're growing, but if you feel like that is getting hard, then try to like not maybe take too much effort looking into the numbers. Just try to do you. Like I mean, especially if you're starting out, you have every reason now to like be able to do fuck ups. You can learn from your mistakes. You can try out new things. There's nothing that really is gonna hinder you from doing anything. So I would recommend to just not let numbers get to you. Also networking, obviously. Rating, I feel like if you do a stream, always rate out. Even if you have 0 viewers, rate out. You get to know a lot of more people just from doing that. Obviously, is once again, it's not like 100% guaranteed that people is gonna stop by your stream just because you're rating out to somebody. But at least you're showing off that you're out there. It gives people a little bit of an idea, like, oh, there's somebody rating out. This is a nice person. I may go and check this person out. Obviously, not everybody's gonna be that genuine about it. Not everybody's gonna be want to like extend some type of like friendship with you just because of that or want to help out even. But there's a lot of people out there that do want to do that. Another thing I put on the list was also don't worry about camera, because I do personally think if you have a good microphone, a lot of the things that you say and you talk about, you interact with, a lot of your personality is in your voice, not like in your face. Like sure, obviously, like if you watch me, you see like, oh, this is him. He has the face. He does the reaction or to what he do or read, and probably other things that you could point out, like I wear like metal shirts, so, like me. That is like an icebreaker, sure, but I don't think you should worry about camera, especially if you like if you don't able like buy everything at the same time. Microphone I will prioritize because I think most of the personality you have is in your voice and interaction when you do with people. So that will be my recommendation. Also, continue just doing your thing. Try out new things. Don't let other people like bring you down for what you're trying to do. Obviously there's gonna be points like if you go from like doing action games to like doing JRPG games, obviously you're gonna see some type of like drop because like there are like two different communities. But like if you're ready allowed to do JRPGs, then you should absolutely do that and like try to find the people in that community that want to watch you for you. I will definitely recommend that. I've done the mistake just being a Call of Duty streamer in the beginning to go into like Persona 4, and that made a huge drop. And I also learned from that, like if I'm not enjoying playing a specific game on stream, even if I enjoy playing it off stream, I should probably not play it on stream then. So, and a lot of viewers are not as dumb as you want to believe, because I think a lot of viewers can see and hear how you interact with the game. If you feel like you're annoyed, and you feel like they can pretty much see and hear when they find you being bored by something. So don't take it as don't think your viewers are dumb. That is huge. They're actually smarter than you want to believe. Don't be afraid of fucking up. You can only learn. That was one thing I wrote up, and I kind of like mentioned before. But yeah, don't be afraid. And also, I think a lot of people do apologize too much. I think you should apologize when you do believe you did wrong and you actually want to apologize, not because you feel like you're forced to do that. I feel that is the best way you can do. And especially if you actually do regret saying something, doing something, then you should apologize. But if you feel like you don't want to do that and you don't feel like you should do that, then you should not do it. Better not doing it, to be honest. Be honest with your viewers and the people you're interacting with, and also networking with. Yes, I think that is very important too, because once again, your viewers and like the people you're interacting with are not the dummies. They actually they're gonna see what your ideas are, and if they don't see it in the first place, they're gonna see it later on eventually. And I think that it's just gonna hurt you more in the end if you just not are honest with like what your intentions are, and what your ideas are, what you actually want with like the networking or growing the community you're doing. Just be honest with them. They will like you more for that, and also I feel like it definitely is not gonna hurt you in the. It's just gonna hurt you in the end if you like try to not be honest about your things, the things you try to do. And so what's the listening? Don't be afraid of listening to your viewers' suggestions, ideas, but don't let it go over your own limits. Yeah, yes. So a way to describe this. So I'm pretty open-minded to like hear recommendation about games, whatever it is, like horror, action, stuff like that. And I take in a lot of their recommendations and suggestions, but also I think it's good that you have like your own limit. So I've been recommended play games like RimWorld and stuff like that I know personally I'm not gonna enjoy playing on stream. So you have to like set up your own limits. Like if you don't think it's a good idea, then you should obviously not go and do that thing. If you feel like, hey, I can give it a try, then why not? It doesn't hurt giving it a try, but also don't let it go over your own limits. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to publish or what you want to do on stream. So you just continue doing you. And you will get to places, and you're gonna get places. You're gonna meet faces, and hopefully it will go well in Rumacaro. So I don't really know why I want to do it. I just want to have a reason to like make more content on this specific channel. Just be able to sit down and talk, having hot takes and stuff like that. Like the first channel I did since like the longest break was like a manga review, which I'm gonna do more of. I have another manga I'm actually thinking about like doing some type of I'm gonna do like a review on. And also maybe just sit there talk about some things I don't know where I feel like it's not fitting with streaming or gaming and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that was it. I feel like I get out like a lot more of the stuff out here better than I did in the last video. So yeah, it is what it is. Cool. Hopefully you're having a good one. Stay awesome and better. Hopefully these recommendations were good if you're new into the streaming. Otherwise, hopefully good luck for you. And yeah, I catch you another time. See you later, Bubbles.